Alright, packs reloading. Get this back going so you guys know what's going on. There's something keeps crashing in my computer, locking my computer up. Something to do with this SSD drive, I do believe. I think I'm gonna have to get a new one, which sucks because I just got this one not too long ago. I have the worst trouble with hard drives. I swear I've had like 3 of them crash in the last year. But I'm loading the pack back up. I think I might have to start shutting my computer down more often, but I don't know if that's really going to help it. Apparently I didn't get back quick enough because YouTube's already got the first part of it out. Well, processing to be out. I was hoping I could catch it quick enough that it wouldn't be. So now I just gotta wait on this little pack to load. Alright, pack's loaded. Joining the server now. Well, I'm trying to. Usually it takes me 2 times to get on the server, because the server's on the other side of the world. Hey, I'm actually in. Apparently I died. No idea what I died from, but apparently died. Nothing blew up, so it wasn't a creeper. No idea what killed me. And there's nothing here. I have no idea. Come back and I was just dead. Oh, must have been you. Jerk face. You know, you could have got stuck over here in the water before you killed me. I really ought to put a door on my cave. Then you wouldn't be able to kill me like that. Alright. That is the jet fuel. That's what gets made in here. That runs my micro turbine. And one of these days I'm going to get back to that mod. Try to finish that shit up. Alright, so making a tank. Like I said, I'm just going to make some Buildcraft iron tanks. They'll hold a little bit of this crap, enough for me to get some rubber made. And I need to look up a portable tank to see if I can bring it up here. These are definitely not portable. That's what I was trying to do. Not the creative one, this one. Alright, so it's just glass around copper. So let's get the copper out of here and cook that up. We'll try to make one here. We'll make two. We'll bring both the fluids up and see if they'll go in my diesel. It should be coming out here. There we go. Alright, so these around it. That'll make me two of these. And go ahead and make two iron tanks to put back there. They hold about double what the regular tank does. I think they'll hold like 32. Do I got more of those iron pipes on me? I do. Alright. Hey look, most of the oil's gone already. And it's all right there in my tank. Alright, so this one here, this one here. We'll go ahead and put the two portable tanks on for the moment. I'm not even sure if I can input to the side. Apparently I can. So there we go. And that'll keep doing what it's got to do. That'll allow the natural gas to come over here and make my rubber sheets, which I do need to put two more coal in here so I can get the other stuff. Let's go ahead and grab these two tanks. Go see if I can put them into the diesel up there. If so, I might just do that. I know it can do Buildcraft fuel. I don't know if it can do either of these. Let's see. Capacitor bank is full, so it isn't going to do anything unless I give it something to use that up. I definitely don't want to use it for alloys because it's the most wasteful fucking way of making alloys I've ever seen. Electrum is 2 to 1, but you can do bronze and Invar the normal. No idea why. So some things are fine, some things are, stupid. No idea why. I can do ores in here, which will give me slag. I sure as hell don't want all that slag shit. I can do steel in here, and I can just cook regular dust up into ingots in there. I don't think I have any dust sitting around that I could just throw in there. I think I actually have to have coke dust to do the steel. Here's some copper. We'll just throw that in there. Let it cook it up. It's going to eat a bunch of its power real quick. So there we go. That'll cook me up some copper ingots. And that should take power down. So now, if I put this here, give it a whack. Shit. Screwed that up, didn't you? Hey, it works on the heavy oil. It is consuming that right up, making it run. Alright. So we can burn that in there. And I don't know about this one because I'm full again. Dun, 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 dun. What else can I throw in there? Well, honestly, I can just reprocess. It's wasting my fuel, but I can just throw these in the crusher. That'll use up some of the power. I can just recook the damn things. Let's see, power's still up. Let's throw these in here. Recook them. And is this going down? Apparently it's still got an internal of the other fuel. So it's burning it. So I don't know yet if it's going to burn that. But if it burnt one, it should burn the other. So let's hope that it will. Actually, let me go ahead and take this tank with me. I can use these for right now to hold this. I think I'm going to have to start thermal expansion next, so I can make some bigger tanks. And if so, well, I don't need to make bigger portable tanks. I just need to pipe this shit up there. Alright, so this is the light one. So it goes there. And the heavy one goes here. Alright. And we have gone through every bit. No, we haven't. Why do we not have any more heavy crude in there? Probably out of power. That's definitely still sending oil in. So we just used up what power we have here to do that, I'm guessing. Let's see how much rubber we got out of here. We got 5 rubber sheets. Later, Greg. Alright, so we got ourselves to where we can make rubber and plastic. We got oil processing taken care of. need to do some piping to get the fluids up here and figure out where I'm going to put them. Get this cleaned out of here. And I'll have to move my pump over here or just grab these last little sources here. I can do the same thing with these that I do with the lava. Just throw them over here by the pump. And then it'll suck them up. It's a nice thing about this pump. That's how I do my lava all the time. I just move it around like that, let it do what it's got to do. Might actually have to put another thermopile back here so this thing can run a little more. Just kind of confused on why it's not running right now. There's still oil in there. Get out of there. Alright, you're going down. Let's see if there's any more down there. Oh, yep, 2 more. Alright, so there's that one. And that one. And now that is done. I do have that oil outside. So I will get that piped in here. That one's a build craft, so it'll have usually a bit of a bulb of oil down below. So we'll do that one next. I think this was Galacticraft that I just did. And why does it look like there's still oil there? Oh, it just hadn't dissipated all the way? Okay. And then back here, let's go this way. Yeah, go this way. Back here, I have these, which you can't break. Apparently, Magneticraft doesn't want to have a fluid in the world, but it doesn't want to have a way of processing the blocks, so I'll have to make the pump jack. I think that's what I use to get that. I've never actually used that kind of oil before, so we'll play around with that later. I'm going to go ahead and end for today. This was the main thing I planned on getting done. And next week, let me see. Do we have... I don't think... Oh, we did put it in here. Alright, so we do have Ender IO in here. Capacitor bank. Need to get into Project Red apparently to do that. Need to get into Magneticraft to do that. Then I can make a capacitor bank. So I'll have to make a pressure chamber. Maybe we'll get into Magneticraft next time, so I can make me a capacitor bank and just make a combustion generator to burn up some of that. It's not really necessary that I use a capacitor bank. I can just make some more of those HV, which is a lot fucking cheaper. I can just make a bank of these things here. The HV capacitors. Which I might just do that so I don't have to get into Magneticraft yet. I don't know if I have to do that in this pack or not. I spent a lot of time with that last time, so. But I need to figure out how I want to store this power. And I think one of those two is going to be the option I go with. For Magneticraft, there is batteries for it as well. But I'm going to be changing it over to RF anyways. So I could burn it. You know, I could make like 2 of these, 1 for each. And then where is the battery thing? Crafter. Now, where is the battery? Shifter. Control. RF, kinetic. What the hell is the battery thing? I swore there was a battery thing. There, hold on, there, here. Over here, wind turbine, geothermal. Current magnet. Bio. Generator, just cooler, boiler, firebox. Battery, there we go. So, there's the battery, stores up to a whole shitload of them. And it keeps the energy when it's broken. So, I can make some of those as well. And store the power this way. And then switch it over to RF when I need to. I can also, once I get into IC2 Classic, I can make MFEs, MFSUs, and store it as EU, and then switch it over to RF from there. So I could just make some of these, which aren't very difficult to do. I just have to have the rubber, which is going to make more oil or more fuel to power them. So I will decide this week on how I want to do that. And I might actually make a miner due to the fact that it's kind of annoying mining with this vanilla Orgen, and the fact that he's got every different kind of freaking ore from every mod still in here. I fill up all my inventory in like 5 minutes. I don't think it so touches ores, which would be annoying. But we'll figure out something. If I'm going to use it or not, I might make it just to fuck around with it. Who knows? So, next week we'll decide, or I'll try to decide before next week exactly what I'm going to do with that stuff. Might go ahead and just make a couple tanks and put that stuff up here. Do we have, let's see, ender tanks. Do we have that in this? We do. So I could also do that to get it up here if I don't want to pipe it. I don't really mind piping it. I actually like playing with pipes, so I probably will just go ahead and pipe it up. Need to make somewhere to put it, which will probably be back over there beside the diesel. But I will figure that all out, and we will work on that next week. So have a good one, guys.